Hey, what is up, spiritual hooligan? What is that talking in your head? Why does it not listen to you? Why is it not interested in you? How come it's making fun of you? How come the thoughts in your head don't seem to be controllable? I mean, let's be honest, you and I, we can control them for a little bit, right? But just out of left field, the mind will come jumping in and make fun of you or judge somebody or say something derogatory or negative or fear some future. I call all that talking in your head the drunk monkey. And today I want to introduce you to the drunk monkey from my book, Quiet Mind, Epic Life. My name is Matthew Ferry, and I am bringing you your daily enlightenment. It's your moment to pause, to slow down, to get connected to enlightened perspectives. I want to help you to quiet your mind and restore your peace. So today we're going to do a little reading from Quiet Mind, Epic Life. In fact, this is chapter 5 on the drunk monkey. Look at that cute little character that Kristen created for me all those years back. So this is chapter 5, Meet the Drunk Monkey. The drunk monkey is the mouthpiece for the survival mind. The drunk monkey literally talks, whether you want it to or not, because the survival mind is not something that you control. It's something that is automatic, similar to your heart beating or breathing. Those things are happening automatically without your permission. So the drunk monkey is a nickname that I created to describe that part of my mind responsible for the incessant, non-stop commentary that robs your peace of mind and blocks you from experiencing a quiet mind. The drunk monkey is great for survival, but as you're about to discover, it's terrible at thriving. You can't use the drunk monkey in your head. You can't control it. You can't try to turn it into something. The drunk monkey in your head, you've probably heard me talking about it on my new webinar, The Cure for Negative Thinking. That drunk monkey in your head is like a GPS. So unless you literally dismantle the GPS or just tell it, I'm not going anywhere, it's going to be giving you directions all the time. But you'll notice that the mind, the drunk monkey, is programmed to survive. So it's moving you towards survival at all times, even when you're trying to thrive, even when you are really trying to have an amazing life. Yes, I know the drunk monkey is grammatically incorrect. You see, in 1991, I was in my 20s partying like a rock star, and conversely, I was deeply immersed in personal development work. When the concept of the monkey mind was introduced to me by Jose Silva, the creator of the Silva method, I thought to myself, if the mind is like a monkey, then my mind is like a drunk monkey. I began using this metaphor in my coaching practice all the way back then. 1993 was when I first started coaching people. So I began using it, and the name stuck. Even though it's grammatically incorrect, it should be the drunken monkey, but for me, it will forever be the drunk monkey. So you may have heard it called the lizard brain. Whatever the label, this animal biology has a very legitimate job to keep you safe, to keep you alive. It does that by making sure you maintain the status quo. Status quo is Latin, meaning the state in which. The modern definition is the existing state of affairs, especially regarding social or political issues. Let's say, in simple terms, it just means how things are or common beliefs held by the mainstream. You're about to become distinctly aware that the drunk monkey is great for survival, but it's terrible at thriving. The drunk monkey loves the status quo because the status quo is what is known. It's safe. It's easy to identify. Unfortunately, the status quo of your life, how things are, will be challenged as you seek to quiet your mind. So as you seek to quiet your mind, your status quo is going to be challenged big time. This in itself is a major threat to the drunk monkey. In fact, in order to live in an enlightened state, you must transcend the survival mind altogether. You must see that the drunk monkey is purely biological. This allows you to step back from your life and examine if feeling stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, or any other negative feeling is really necessary at all. Of course, you always discover that negativity in any of its forms is not actually necessary. When you are experiencing joy, it is much easier to handle day-to-day challenges. When you have peace of mind, your sense of well-being increases, your sense of creativity explodes. Effectiveness, resourcefulness, ease, and flow are all indicators that you are thriving. They are the natural outcomes when you adopt the context that we are all one thing, expressing itself with infinite variety. Awareness of the drunk monkey allows you to confront complex situations and easily conquer them. When you have the ability to see the drunk monkey rambling and reacting to this and that, you start to see the situation from a different perspective, and you're able to respond to it in an effective manner. You know that all is well, and you respond accordingly. Effectiveness, resourcefulness, ease, and flow do not exist in the domain of the drunk monkey, so stop trying to control your mind, my friend. It's not going to happen. What there is to do is to deactivate the mind by deactivating your need to survive and finding the way, finding the context that has you know with certainty that you are in fact thriving. The drunk monkey is the mouthpiece for the survival mind. Ultimately, as you continue to engage the rapid enlightenment process, the drunk monkey's motives for talking will fade away. It will stop talking to you, and you will transition into a state of pervasive oneness, filled with wonder and joy. You will experience the peace that comes with a quiet mind. So I'm going to leave you there, and we'll pick up tomorrow with some more things about the drunk monkey. But I got a question for you. What does your drunk monkey bug you with? What does it beat you over the head with? What is its negative comments and its degrading perspectives and points of view that you're ready to transcend? Will you leave me a comment about that? Because I want to know what you are thinking. My name is Matthew Ferry, author of Quiet Mind, Epic Life, and I would be so pleased, so appreciative if you would like this daily enlightenment. It makes a big difference when you do that. Will you also leave me a comment, and will you share it with your fellow spiritual hooligans, the other people who you think would benefit from this message? Will you help me get the message out? I would really appreciate your help on that. Now, you can also subscribe to my channel. I put out a new Daily Enlightenment every day, thus the name Daily Enlightenment. Now, I will tell you, I'm only going to do it for 365 days in a row. I promised myself I would do it for my 51st year on the planet. That's what we're in the middle of right now. So subscribe. I'll put out a Daily Enlightenment for 365 days, and then I'm going to amend my perspective. I don't know what I'm going to do after that, okay? Also, consider joining us in the Spiritual Hooligan Facebook group. There's a whole bunch of rambunctious people over there, and we're all talking about these ideas. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Daily Enlightenment.